What's up, everyone? Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and I'm actually using it right now to record this video. I'm on day 3. I got it on Monday. Today's Thursday, and so far I don't have any complaints. It's working. And a little disclosure. I actually started off with a unboxing video, and I made a challenge to use this phone for an entire week without having to use my Windows phone. Now, the unboxing video, I haven't uploaded it yet because I was actually a little sick the day I did the unboxing, and I was thinking, man, they are not gonna like the way this sounds. So I decided to hold off on that for a little bit, and I'll have to reshoot the unboxing video, but there's no reason why I can't upload this one first. So I'll upload that one later today when I get some time. I'll reshoot it and then just upload the unboxing video. Back to the phone. The reason I did the challenge to see if I could survive with this phone for an entire week without using my Windows phone is because I'm an actual Windows phone user. I really don't like Android because of the lag. It drives me crazy. I like to be able to get to what I need to get to, and I like to get to it right away. I've been using Windows Phone since forever, since the very first one. I've had them all. The latest one that I use right now is a Lumia 950 XL, which is a phone that some people had some complaints with. A lot of people complain that Windows Phone don't have a lot of apps or whatever. I don't really care about apps. I'm more about productivity. I'm a real estate agent. I do photography. I design things. And so Windows Phone works for me. I don't really need the apps. I don't need to play Angry Birds or whatever it is that people are doing nowadays on their phone. I do use Instagram. I do use Facebook, social networks. And Windows Phone has all of those things that I need. So I don't need an Android or an iOS device for that. My Instagram app on my Windows phone I actually use is called 6Tag, and I love that app because I can reshare posts from my users. For example, I run a car page called Honda Dreams, and people tag me in their photos so that I can reshare them. So from car shows or whatever it is that we go to, from the 6Tag app, I can actually just reshare that post right there in the app, and I'm done. From the regular Instagram app, I have to use an app called Reshare, and I have to, open the Instagram app, copy the link, open the reshare, then have it shared, and then it's an extra step for me that I don't really, care for. But since that's the only option I have on the Android device, that's what I'm using right now. So I'm trying to stay off the Windows phone as much as possible. The very first day I had to, I did have to use the other phone for a few things. And I cannot remember what it was, but I think it was some real estate stuff I needed to do. And I needed my desktop view. When I used the Edge browser on Windows Phone, even when it was just Internet Explorer, I always use the desktop view. I don't use mobile view whatsoever. Because I want it to look like my desktop. So I've went ahead and switched the Galaxy S9 Plus to desktop view as well, so that I can use that so I can see if different things work. Now, I've taken some time to play with the camera. The camera's really good on this phone. It's really amazing. I think the only complaint that I did have is the slow motion mode, which is what Samsung promotes the most in their commercials. Now, that slow motion mode, you're supposed to be able to record a video and you can slow it down, to really, really slow motion and, catch all the details, etc. The only problem I have with that is the slow motion mode doesn't really work that well if you're not outside. So if you're inside of the house, that video actually will be dark. Now, to compare that, if you open just a normal, camera on the Galaxy S9 app, on the phone, sorry. If you open just a normal camera on the phone and try to shoot something, it's going to be just, the same way it is that it's in the house. But if you switch over to the slow-mo setting, it's actually going to get darker. And so I've been playing around with the settings trying to see if I could change that. And so far, I haven't been able to find a solution or a way that you're able to change that on the phone. So you're not going to always want to capture slow motion only outside. Sometimes there are things inside you may want to capture slow motion with. So I think that was the only downside to what I've seen so far. Otherwise, the camera is really great. It's really clear. It's actually HD. So far, I haven't used a camera that was better than the 950. But today I have to say that this one is actually more clearer than the 950. The only thing that the 950 does beat it in is that slow motion mode, because on the 950 I can do slow motion indoors and outdoors and it's still bright. I want to talk about the memory on this phone. As you've seen in the specs already, I'm sure most of you have, this phone comes with 6 gigabyte of memory. For those of you who don't really know what that means you can have a bunch of stuff open at once and it should not slow down. One of the reasons I haven't liked Android since it's come out is the lag. You can't open too many things at once because the phone starts to slow down, or after some time of owning the phone it starts to slow down. What I've seen from this phone so far is I can have YouTube open, I can have Instagram open, I can have a bunch of web pages open, I have all this stuff open at one time. Like, I didn't even realize I had so many things open because there was no effect on the actual speed of the phone, and it still functioned very well. So that I'm pretty happy about. That's one of the things I like about the Windows phone, is that it doesn't slow down. I can have tons of stuff open and you never even know it. So from that standpoint, that makes me happy, because that's one of the main reasons I didn't want to move to Android. Another thing I've been playing with is the emoji app. Now, I haven't played with the one that's on the iPhone yet, so I can't really compare it. I mean, if I compare it from the videos, I think the iPhone version captures more. This one's about, I would give it a B. If I'm going to rate it on a grading scale, I would give it a B. It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty fun. You can go in and, take a picture of yourself. It's not going to have your exact hairstyle. Even for me, I'm a black guy. A lot of these emoji apps generally have the hairstyles that black guys have. But it did manage to capture me somewhat accurate. It got the gray hairs in the beard or whatever, and so I thought that was pretty cool. It couldn't capture the sideburns for whatever. All it has is just a goatee. But you can actually record these videos. You can send them in a text message. You can send them on social networks. I'm trying to figure out right now how to use these in my business, just to liven things up a little bit, make things fun. So I think it's a pretty cool feature to have. And especially if you don't want to move to iOS, but you wanted that emoji app you saw in the commercials, it's good. So if you want it just for that, I'd say buy it. As far as price, the phone was, I can't remember the exact price. I don't have it in front of me. I think it was like 800 something. I actually was able to get that price lowered because I'm trading in the Galaxy S7 that I owned previously. So I got it directly from Samsung. and I got it unlocked. The reason I got it unlocked is because I don't want the bloatware. Usually when you get a phone from your mobile provider, like T-Mobile or Verizon or wherever, it comes with T-Mobile's apps, it comes with Google's apps, and then it comes with Samsung's apps. So you got all this extra stuff on the phone that you don't really need. So I got the version unlocked direct from Samsung. That way I can put only what I want to put on it. In fact, most of the stuff I had on the S7, I didn't even put it on this phone. I just started fresh, and I'm just seeing how this phone works first before I put a lot of stuff on it. One of the things I'm going to be testing out in depth is Windows apps. Again, I'm a Windows user. I'm in the Windows ecosystem, my laptop, Surface, whatever. So I use things like OneDrive, Word, Excel. I use Cortana. So I'm going to be replacing all of these stock apps with the Windows versions of the apps and the Microsoft launcher as well. So that way I can use the stuff I'm used to, but I'm just on a different platform. So I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. It should go well, but I'm going to test it and I'll let you guys know. For now, I mean, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm on day 3, and I'll get that unboxing video up ASAP. I'll either do a new one or I'll just upload the old one. Just don't make fun of me, alright? That's it. If you guys got any questions, leave a comment below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm at Cornelius Hardy Collection. I've got a car page at Honda_Dreams with a Z. And yeah, I mean, just leave me a question, leave me a comment, like the video. If you don't like the video, it's all good. Either way, I mean, I recommend the phone. If you're in the market for a new phone, it's a pretty good phone so far. All right, that's it. Peace out. Later.